Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome
It,
to New Thought Tuesdays.
it is truly New Thought Tuesdays, and today, Super Seekers, our Super Seeker creatives, our community, we're asking you this question. Do you pay attention to your unique, creative inner voice? Do you really pay attention to that? Today, that's what we're going to talk about. Are you listening to yourself? You're listening within. Are you focused on identifying your spiritual instinct? And are you focused on welcoming that vision, that wisdom that is behind that still small voice? That still small voice that's within yourself. Are you following those loud, often chaotic voices outside of yourself because you think they know better or they think they know better? So that's what we're going to talk about today. Rich and I are going to explore that awareness of your inner truth. And we're going to focus on how you focus on. So we're going to focus on how you can focus on the flow of that inner listening and that deep and expansively expressive desire to express your inner creativity. So our goal today is to help you learn to take another step toward listening to the love, the flow, the wisdom, the peace, the truth, and most specifically, your creativity. That all of that sets you apart from all beings everywhere, because everyone is unique. So that's what we're doing today.
Awesome. That inner voice, not the monkey mind. We're talking about the spiritual inner voice.
But what does that mean when you say monkey mind? Because I know specifically what that means, not only because I know what the term means, but because as a human being, I know what that sound is. What does monkey mind mean?
Well, to me, the monkey mind is that's your carnal mind. That's the mind that you use every day when you think about something or talk about something or act upon something. Spiritual mind, for me, is the mind of God, the mind of the infinite within, the Christ consciousness. And when you listen to that inner voice, then you get true direction. You get, you seek the truth. Hey, we're all seekers, right?
Yes.
So, for me, that the inner voice is the one that spirit speaks to you. It's the one you get when you're still and you listen to that still small voice within. Whereas the monkey mind, that's that rambling that goes on in your head, fear, doubt, and worry, negativity, whatever comes up. So that's what it is to me.
And when you think of just a monkey chattering, we don't understand what the monkey in the jungle is saying, but you hear that. There's this continual sound, and also there's this energy of that can go on in this monkey mind. So what we're talking about is that is the very loud, chaotic voice that's within yourself. Sometimes those loud, chaotic voices can be outside of you and the people you're working with, the people in your family. Even you can be contributing to that. We're looking to wait for it, take a deep breath, and get a sense through your spiritual practice and your spiritual exploration of what's going on inside of you, that still small voice that brings attention to what is your wisdom and what is your ability, what is your creativity.
Yeah. That power and that presence within, that it's within us. It's a part of who we are. And to me, that's what speaks to me, the divine within, when I'm still and I listen and I get direction. Whenever we think a thought, we're putting a demand on infinite intelligence. And so why, when you're thinking thoughts that are based on fear, doubt, and worry, then infinite intelligence will pick up on that and create out of that, as well as thoughts that are empowering and love, thoughts about love and beauty and harmony. And so what do you want to create in your life? Because whatever you're thinking about is what you're going to bring about. And so, where am I going with this? What are we
Well,
talking about today?
that still small inner voice, and you're talking
Yeah.
about moving that power that your thinking brings. I was reading in a book called This Thing Called You by Ernest Holmes. He makes the analogy about when you drive a car, you put it in gear and you put your foot on the accelerator and it goes forward, or you put it in gear and you put your foot on the accelerator and it goes backwards.
Yeah.
That's the universe. The universe doesn't judge going forward or going in reverse. It just goes in the direction that you put the gear shift in. That's what it goes in. So there's no judgment about what direction you're choosing to go in. You listen to that still small voice, and as you be quiet with yourself and listen to that joy, listen to that love, listen to that possibility, listen to that upliftment, point you in a direction that is your true assignment, your true belief of where to go with your spiritual practice, with your spiritual ability. The universe then goes with you. If you focus with the monkey mind and all of that chattering, the universe is going to bring that to you as well. No judgment, no big deal. It's where you bring your focus.
Yeah.
It's where you bring your focus.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to think of a circumstance when I was using this inner voice, the still small voice within, rather than the monkey mind. And I can't think of anything right now. Can you?
Well, I will encourage you, my friend, to take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. And allow that sense of peace and awareness to come within you. And what you're calling for right now is to recall that time where you've experienced and expressed this still small voice. So, and it's great because right now there's all kind of monkey mind going on for me here in our area. And I'm just focusing on just that still small voice and connecting with Rich and encouraging you to go within to yourself. So you and maybe you'll come up with something and then you'll share it with us.
Yeah.
It really for me, that still small voice generally comes into the idea of it is all well. It is all well. When I have a false belief, a belief that is contradictory to my faith, I identify that belief and I identify the truth that I believe. And I allow my body to release from it. And in that moment, there comes an awareness, as there's coming an awareness right now, even with all the monkey mind chatter going on.
Yeah.
This is the creative life that I am meant to lead. And all I have to do is listen as I am right now to that still small voice.
Yeah. 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 And that still small voice, to me, that's the infinite intelligence, God, divine presence speaking to you. I know that, for me, prayer is when you're talking to God, and meditation is when you're listening, when God's speaking to you.
Love
and
that.
I get that still small voice when I'm more in meditation rather than in prayer. In prayer, I'm trying to find answers and stuff, but in meditation, I get the answers from that still small voice within, because that's it. If we're connected to infinite intelligence, which we are, if we are unique individualized expressions of infinite intelligence, which we are, then that infinite intelligence is within you. Everything that it knows, you know. Yeah. Everything that it is, you are. We're so connected to it. We are it. You look, you're looking outside yourself for something to do, someone or something to do something for you. And in reality, it's already doing it. It's within. And the only way that you can really listen and find it is to just be still, like you said, and just let it come.
Yeah.
My sister lives in Costa Rica. Actually, she moved back, but she would send me these videos of these howling monkeys. Have you ever heard a howling monkey? The jungle is full of them, and they go, oh, and they make this horrible loud noise. And it just reminds me of that noise in your head, and you can just ignore it. Like she did after a while. She was like petrified when she first moved down there, but after a while, it would just sound. It just was there, and she just ignored it. It became a part of her environment, and she didn't focus on it and pay attention to it. So that monkey mind that's going on in your head, you can just let it go and just ignore it, and it will disappear. It's just like the howling monkeys. After a while, it just disappeared. She never heard it. She didn't hear it. People, would go to visit her, and they'd hear it and go, "What is that noise?" So to me, that's what it's all about. It's about just letting go of that monkey mind, the mind that's full of fear, doubt, and worry, and just take on the spiritual mind, the mind of faith and harmony and peace and joy.
Ernest Holmes writes, God speaks when we listen. God is there when we open the door. And when we listen, there is a response from something greater than ourselves that is the infinite person, the limitless possibility. God speaks wherever and whenever we listen to our inner voice.
Yeah.
There's a presence in the universe that is personal to us. And that's where, yes, I'm with you with the prayer, speaking to God, meditation, listening to God. There's something quite wonderful about being in the midst of the human experience, just in whatever it is, and calling upon that still small voice. And again, for me, it is often all is well. That's what I hear. All is well. And I look at that which I'm experiencing. And when I ask my question, how is this happening for me? Even in in the last few days, there have been some rather potential upsetting things for some health issues in the family. And we just they just passed.
Yeah.
They just passed. Yeah. And sometimes that ability to experience them pass brings me a sense of, I understand this has come to pass.
Yeah.
It hasn't come to stay, it's come to pass.
Yeah. You go to all as well. And, my personality is things aren't happening the way I want them to. So I have, the way I envision them. So sure. I have to go with it's all unfolding in perfect order. Yeah. And so when I get to that place of this isn't working out the way I imagined it or wanted it to work out, then I just go right back, and that still small voice says within, it's all unfolding in perfect order. Just wait till you see what I have in store for you, is what the infinite is telling me. Just wait till you see what I have in store for you. And it is unfolding in perfect order. And when the outcome is revealed, I look back and I go, oh, wow, thank God that other thing I wanted didn't happen, because something better has come my way. This is something better shall come my way. And I know when I do prayer treatments at the end, I just end it with, this or something better will come my way. And let go of, what I think how I think things should unfold. Because we have no idea. We're using our limited mind, whereas infinite mind is unlimited. And it knows all, sees all, does all, is all. And so when you can listen to that still small voice and allow it to direct you, you'll end up creating, as creatives, that's what I work with creatives in the entertainment business, filmmakers. And so when you allow spirit to speak to you and guide you in a direction, you're going to see that the outcome is going to be even more than or better than you ever imagined it could be. And that happens all the time for me.
More and better than you could ever imagine it to be.
Yeah.
So we are coming up on our time, Mr. Smith, and I want to thank you for the opportunity to walk the talk today with this still small voice, sharing your personal experience of it, allowing me to share mine with our community. And welcome to our community. We're about to go into conversation with our community after we're done with this live stream, and we're gonna conclude with an affirmation. And this also comes from Dr. Holmes. I listen with complete faith and trust to the voice of love guiding me today. I accept the abundant good that flows easily and freely to me. In return, I am loving and generous to all others, knowing that we are joined in spirit. My whole mind is open to the divine influx of joy, love, wisdom, and guidance. My life prospers. And I've put that affirmation in the chat for our community of super seekers.
That was beautiful.
We will go into conversation, and if you're joining us on the internet right now, and we're not live, you can come and be part of the live conversations by going to newthoughttuesdays.com. Click on the I want to be reminded, and we will send you an email with the link for our private conversation.
Yeah.
And you can join in the conversation, and you'll be able to share your awarenesses, which will help deepen your sense of your spiritual connection. You'll be able to share your concerns or false beliefs, which will illuminate your spiritual commitment and what you believe to be true, and help you connect your belief with your expression and allow the false beliefs to go away. That's a demonstration. So that's what our whole community is about. And you'll also have a warm heart. Lord knows it's a warm, loving experience and a warm, loving conversation. And we have a few laughs as well.
Yeah. We're just here to support you on your spiritual journey as creatives. And so we look forward to having you join us every Tuesday. And with that, we're going to end the broadcast. So we'll see you next Tuesday, 10 o'clock Pacific time and 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Yep.
And so we're here every Tuesday. We're looking forward to meeting a lot of you. Not in person, but in virtual.
In virtual.
Okay. So we'll see you.